What is the most impactful thing that has happened to you in your life? I'll give you a couple seconds. What is the most impactful thing that has ever happened to you? Ask yourself that question. But I guarantee you, it's something negative, something traumatic that has happened to you, something pretty painful. Maybe you found your person and thought everything was going well, and then it isn't. You don't get that happy ending that you wanted. Or maybe you were doing well at a job, or maybe maybe your life just isn't the way you panned it out to be. And that's okay. You know, it's okay to lose. It's okay to fail. It's all right. Everybody loses, everybody fails. It just matters if you get up, right? No. Okay. It matters if you get back up, okay? But you gotta realize that it happens, okay? You gotta realize that it happens to everybody. Everybody goes out there and tries their best and fails. It's okay. Sometimes you gotta lose to win, because you don't know your life. You don't know how everything is supposed to pan out. You don't know your full potential, and that's okay. You're not supposed to know everything. That is the whole point. You know nothing, but you go out there, you try your best, you think you know what's going on, you try to attach meaning, purpose, and all these weird things that people do, and obviously we all do, because we're normal humans. It's okay that we're a little bit fucked up. We're all a little fucked up. We all make mistakes. We all have regrets. We all do things that we're not so proud of, and it's all right. We're just humans, after all. But that isn't an excuse to go out there and like fucking kill somebody or shoot up fucking random shit in your, okay? But it is our responsibility to take care of that, because at the end of the day, we are our own main characters to our own story. We all have our own stories. That is the great thing. We're all each individual ships. We're all each heading our own way. But sometimes people don't work out, things don't work out, and it's okay, because like I said before, you don't know what's in store for you. You don't actually know what's next, what's coming. But you do know this: you get fucked over all the time. Life is always going to be a shit show. You can't always account for the randomness that's going to happen, because you could have something going according to plan, everything's fine, and out of nowhere, boom, life slaps you in the face. But it has to happen. Like I said before, the most impactful thing. It's painful. It's the pain and the suffering that actually makes you come out greater. It actually brings a greater peace to you. The more pain that you're experiencing, the more you're hurting, and that's okay, but you always come out on the other side a little bit better. No matter what that may be, because like I said before, you are the main character to your own story. So really, you choose everything. If everything is shit, everything is going to complete shit, maybe you need to sit back and maybe you need to be like, maybe I'm the problem. Maybe I ruin everything I touch, and it's okay. It's okay that sometimes you are the problem, but you could change. There's always time to change. Today, you are the youngest you will ever be. You're not going to get younger than this. And also, this is it. This is your one life. This is your one opportunity, your one chance to get out there and do what you want to do. So stop asking, stop wandering and following the sheep and always asking people, oh, what's next? Or what do we do? Or what's that? You are what's next. Okay, you basically get to choose. You already have it all. It's okay that you don't have everything figured out. It's okay that you don't have everything that you want. Sometimes you don't get that happy ending. Sometimes you don't get the girl or the guy or the job or whatever it may be. Sometimes it doesn't work out. And that's all right, because there's always going to be a tomorrow. There's always going to be the day after. Always. And that is real life, because life is not some fairy tale random stuff. Sometimes life could be a fucking fairy tale, sometimes you'll go out there and you'll see random ass shit, but that is not what I'm talking about, because we're fucking all weird. Okay, it's okay to not be normal sometimes. It's okay to think, it's okay to go out there and think, oh, do people like me? Like, it's okay, but you got to realize that people are either going to like you or they're not going to like you. There's not going to be that weird in between. When people see you, that decision's kind of already made. So why not go out there, just be yourself, do what you got to do, and let them choose? Because if people are doing things for you, how long until they decide, oh, I'm my own character, I can do what I want, I'm gonna leave this person, do this, do that? You always got to do what's best for you. It's only so long that people are gonna do things for you until they realize that, hey, I got to start doing things for me, and then things work itself out. Because everything has its set plan, everything is already set in motion. There is no really changing things. So why not go out there, give it your best? Because I don't expect you to go out there and be some fucking crazy god. I just go out there, try your best, give it your best shot. Because don't go out there and just sit in your corner, don't talk to really anybody. That person might interest you, because you got to realize people, they might pick you, but you got to pick your people. Okay, you got to go out there and you got to find better people. Because maybe you're not hanging around with the best crowd, but people are out there for you. There's happy endings out there. There are things out there that there's opportunities for you. You just got to go out there and you got to find them. Because I guarantee you got some cool things going on in your life. You just choose not to do them. Maybe you're depressed. Maybe there's that not happy ending that really got you slumped. Things don't work out. Okay? Sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes you fail. Sometimes you fuck up. It's all right. And I'm not even just saying that it's all right, because things, it already happened. You're not going to what can you do? Sit there and apologize until you're blue in the face? No. It's all about action. It's all really about your intention at the end of the day. If you knew you had the right intention, if you went into your thing, like, that's the whole point. If you go into your thing and you liked it, you enjoyed it, you had fun, you could smile that it even happened. It doesn't matter if you get the happy ending, as long as you did the thing and you enjoyed it and you had fun with it and you tried your best to add a little bit of humor, because that's the only way to really get by. Because everything else is falling apart in your life, and when you act weird and you laugh and you're thinking like, oh, why are you laughing? Because I'm weird, I'm fucked up. But it's all right, it's okay. But you got to realize that you don't get your happy ending all the time. It's not always fantasy land, fairy tale. This is real life. There's going to be failure. There's going to be times where you lose. You got to take 1,000 L's before you could even get that one dub. Okay? It's going to happen. It's got to happen, because you have to build up your character. You have to level up. You have to go through shit. Because let's think you're born into a lot of money, you're living the mansion life, and then, like, you're surrounded by all the babes. Like, I don't even know what the fuck. Like, if you're just, like, super rich, you have all the money in the world, you can't really care, you don't ever develop any empathy because you just fucking pay everything. Your money is your everything. Money's not really everything, but, like, it kind of is. But, like, the people and, like, the way you just develop yourself. Because if you're just trapped in a box and you're not going out there experiencing any pain, and then when it does happen to you, because life has its ways, things traumatic happen to you, and it's a matter of when, not a matter of if it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen to you, and that's why you should try your best and live every day like it's your last. Because there's gonna be a day that you're gonna cry, and something bad is gonna happen. Something real traumatic is gonna happen. It's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen time and time again. That's life. It's gonna continue to happen. The shit is gonna keep on coming. But if you become that person that always finds the positive, always gets out there and finds the positive in what they do and brings the light to other people, then you're something. You have something special. And you don't need to have a lot of money or have a lot of cars or own a lot of houses to show that, to show character, to show that you're somebody who actually cares. Because let's face it, we're not gonna, you might get your happy ending, you might not. That's the whole point. You might not, you might, that's the whole point. You might, okay? But as long as you're out there trying your best, giving it what you got with what you got and what you see and, you know, what you're doing, and you're doing it right and you're trying your best, that's all you could really give it, you know? And you like it. That's the whole point. If you're out there doing something that somebody suggested to you and you don't even like it, and you're being stupid 9 to 5 all the time, every day, and you hate it, you got to change it, you know? Because there's always time for change. There's always gonna be that chance. There's no excuses anymore, okay? Because you could sit around and pretend it's not happening. You could put on your sunglasses and watch the fucking fire burn in front of you. But eventually that pain is gonna be a lot harder than doing nothing, you know? Because inaction, the only way you're going to take action is if that pain of not doing nothing is going to hurt a lot more, like studying for a test, like the last day. You're going to study for it for the last day because that's when the pain is like, oh shit, I got that tomorrow. We got to go now. Like, I got to study, like cram it all in. Or even in the middle of class, because sometimes it takes that much to get somebody to pull out a fucking book and study, you know? It has to take in the moment in that class for it to fucking happen. But that's besides the fucking point, okay? The whole point is that you gotta find what you like. You gotta find your thing. And that could be anything. It could be a person, an item. No. It could be, you guys know what I mean. But just don't sit in your room and think life sucks, because, yeah, it does. You know, you have to go out there and try your best. You have to eat healthy. You have to go to the gym. You have to do your daily, you have to walk around. It's stupid things you gotta do. There's little things in life. But they all add up. Because they all make that one thing. They all make life. They all make it so beautiful. But you always fail to even realize. You fail to even wake up and see the tree and smell it. Or go over there and do something weird just because you can. You know, you don't live life fully. You just live with your hoodie and you walk around and you try your best that way. But like, you're not really out there. Because like, just put yourself out there. Because like I said, people are either going to like you or they're not. You know? It's not really because eventually you're going to grow old. You're going to grow really wrinkly. And you're going to take a look at your picture. And you're going to be like, damn, I look like that? God damn, I look like that. Because you're only going to get worse, you know. What you see is what you get. You know, you can't change that. You know, it is what it is. But it depends on how you take it, too. Because if you're that person that can find the positivity and everything, you're going to be amazing to be around. Because at the end of the day, we're all kind of just these two eyes walking around. And that's what everybody is. Think about it. If you're at a bench, think about it. How would you feel if a random person just came up and started talking to you? It would probably feel kind of good. Maybe you'd spark something new. Maybe you'd make a new friend. Maybe you'd do something cool. You know, but that's the whole point. It's all a might. It's all a maybe. It's all a maybe. It's all a might. Possibility. Opportunity. You got to be the one to make it happen. If you really want it to happen, you got to be the one to do it. You got to be the one to get out there and make it happen. Or else, it won't. It won't happen. Because life is very fair. If you really want something and you're really out there putting in your best effort, most all you're probably going to get it. But not in the way you'd expect, you know? Because life always has that little random pixie dust that makes something random and weird. Because sometimes life is a fairy tale, you know? Sometimes I like to believe it is because, you know, I want to, you know, you want to go out there and you want to have fun. You want to try your best to put a little bit of humor and get a little bit of kick and a little bit of spunk inside your move. And just try your best to be you, because everybody has their own different thing. If you are better at being an introvert, but you can go out there and still socialize with people and go out there and get shit done, you go out there and you be you and do that, please. Like, I'm not telling you to, like, you have to be this extremely overconfident person that's always, like, dancing everywhere they fucking go. You don't. You just gotta be you. That's all I want from you. You just gotta be you. Go out there, be you, and just... That's it. Because I don't want you to be trapped in some box where you can't do something, and, like, you have no potential, because we're all humans. You know, if you see someone doing something, odds are you could probably do it with enough time. That's probably just the truth. If you really grind, like skateboarding, I suck at that, but I guarantee if I tried it for, like, 4 months, maybe I'd be decent. You know, maybe I'd be able to actually skateboard, you know? But that's the whole thing. It's all just the effort and the thing and the time you put in. That's it. You know? And, you know, maybe you will get your happy ending. Maybe you'll get it after all. You gotta be the one to make it happen, you know? You can't put your head down and wait for everything to go right, you know, because it's not. It's gonna fall apart. everything is going to fall apart. You got to be the one to make it right. Nobody else is going to do it. You got to be the one to do it. Go out there and enjoy your goddamn day. And be positive too. And I just want to thank everybody too, because I just reached 500 subscribers, and that is literally a unimaginable dream for me. Like, thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. Like, I love you guys, each and every one of you guys. My Instagram and Snapchat are linked if you guys ever want to speak to me or do some or ask questions to me, because I'm open for like a question and answer kind of thing, but I don't know if I'm really ready for that yet, but enjoy your day and stay positive, guys. I love you guys. I believe in you.